Good day everyone, you're welcome to CAD Barrel. So today we'll be using Inventor to do hexagonal bolt. It's not something that is very difficult. So all we have to do is just follow the instruction I'll be giving you. So first I'll go to my file, I'll go to new, I'll click on standard and I click on create. Then you see this axis, we have the tool. I'll go to document setting so that I can be able to checkmate my SI unit. So in case I'm being given inches, I'll work with inches. If I'm working with millimeters, I'll know. If I'm working with foot, meters and all the rest. But for this particular work, I'll be working millimeters. So I'll click on millimeters, I'll click apply and I'll click close. I'll go back to my 3D model. And the next thing, I'll move to this, I'll click on this. So depending on the plane, XY plane, YZ plane, XZ plane. So I'll be using this plane, I'll click on it. I'll have this interface like this. So what's the next thing I'll do? I want to create an hexagonal bolt as I showed you guys earlier. This is what we want to achieve. So what do? I come to this area, polygon, already on polygon. So they tell you number of sides is 7, is 8, you just have to impute it. So I'm working with 6. So I'll click from the center and I'll have something like this. Like done now. I would like to dimension it, dimension from here to here. I'll dimension it 20. So what's the next thing? I'll go to my 3D model and I'll click on extrude. Now when you have extrude, we have something like this. So when you say 10 here, you tell them 20. You see this side coming out 20. Then if you say 15 here, so it's going to be coming out twice. That's now why you see that I tapped enter. So you can come here and say edit feature. So I want to be symmetric. Like now the symmetry. If you click on this symmetry, so the thickness now I'll leave it at 8. You see it to adjust. But if I leave it at this point like this, to go backward. If I keep it like this, to come forward. So I prefer to keep it on symmetric, so to be in the center. So I'll click OK. So I've been able to get some like this. Then you can rotate holding your key, your shift key, and you rotate with your scroll button on your mouse. So I click here now and I click on create sketch. I should have something like this. Now I come to this cycle, I click here, I expand. I'll be adding any dimension to it so that I can be able to, I want to create a constraint, like a constraint condition, which is tangent. So I'll click on tangent, I'll click this, I'll click this, I'll click them together so I have something like this. I'll go to my 3D model, I'll click this. This is for extrude, cut. They call it on this side, in SolidWorks we call it extrude boss, but here they say join, and here they say cut, and here we'll choose intersect. So I'll choose a degree of 45. Okay, I always tap. I can come here, edit feature, so you can see it properly. So this is how it will look like. I can be able to bring out that shape. So I'll click OK. So I've been able to have something like this now. So what's the next thing? So I'll click here and I'll click on sketch. I have this interface again. Come to cycle, from the origin I have something like this. Then I'll dimension, come to this dimension here. I'll click on dimension, I'll click here, I'll dimension it 12. Then I'll move back to my 3D model. I click on extrude, depending on the length I want. So I can make the length 50. So once I input my 50, I should be able to have something like this. So able to have something like this. 50. I click OK. As you can see. Now what's the next thing? I'll come to chamfer. And chamfer here, I'll just click here. The chamfer distance, I can make it 1. Then I click OK. Come to this part. I come here again. I can click on fillet. Or let me use the chamfer. Let's see how it works. So 1. So we have something like this now. Then I want to create a thread for this particular job. I'll click here. The surface, the region, which is here. So what type of thread? I'll use isometric profile. What's the size? Depending on the size that you're being given to. Then designation. So it depends on the designation they give to you and what you tend to achieve. So we have something like this now. You can zoom in, feel free to always zoom in and zoom out. So we have something like this. So we have been able to, following the steps, the procedures and everything, we have been able to do an hexagonal bolt on Inventor. So it's not hard, it's just for you to practice. But if there is something that you don't understand, please feel free to drop a comment. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys.